When it comes to agro storage business, there are a few agro produce that are very, very lucrative, and one of them is Egusi or melon. Egusi is very lucrative because you can store it for a very long time, and that means you always have the ability to sell it when it's off season and make a lot of money from it. So in this video, I'll be breaking down all you need to know when it comes to buying, storing, and selling Egusi in Nigeria. So there are basically three main steps that you have to follow if you want to do Egusi storage business so you can make profit from it. The first step is to identify the season when Egusi is in abundance, and then the second step is to identify the market where it is in abundance that you can actually buy it cheap. And then the third step, of course, is to resell. Either you resell in your location where it is more expensive, or you resell in that same location when the agro produce or the Egusi have gone off season. All right, so let's begin with the market. Where can you buy Egusi in abundance? Now, Nasarawa State produces lots and lots of Egusi. You find lots of Egusi in Nasarawa State. So most of the Egusi that are sold in the eastern part of Nigeria, in Lagos and other places in Nigeria, are actually bought from Nasarawa State and few other northern and middle belt states in Nigeria. Now, when it comes to Nasarawa State, of course, there are scattered markets where you can actually buy Egusi in abundance and all of that. But one of the major markets where you can buy Egusi in abundance is called Ayaranku Market. Ayaranku Market in Nasarawa State. That is the place that you can buy Egusi in abundance. All right. And this market is very easy to access. It's just about 45 minutes drive from Lafia, Nasarawa State capital, and you can access it through public transport. Just if you go to any of the park in Lafia in the state capital, then you can just board a bus or even keke, and then it will take you there. It's usually around 45 minutes. So the market actually sells every Friday. That is when you have farmers come to the market with their Egusi. You have those who have actually bought, open up their shop and their stores, and then they're selling and all of that. So on Friday is the main time to go and buy if you want to buy, because that is the main market day. Of course, you can also source Egusi any other day that is not Friday, but Friday is the major market day. And so if you're looking to buy, please go to Ayaranku Market in Nasarawa State and go on Friday. This is when you buy Egusi in abundance. All right. So now we have identified where you can buy Egusi in abundance, and I've also shown you the market days. So the next thing is to talk about the season of Egusi. So when can you find Egusi in abundance? Because that is when you actually need to buy, store, and then resell. Now, Egusi actually is found in abundance towards the ending of July and early September. That is when you have the harvest period of Egusi, towards the ending of July and September. And so if you're looking to buy in abundance, that is when you should prepare. So we are currently right now in March. So by ending of July to September, Egusi will be in huge abundance, and that is when to buy. So, and also if you're looking to buy for storage, it's also important that you buy early, because the market or the prices tend to rise as the month progresses. So once the harvest starts, that period the prices are very, very down, because almost everybody has harvested and they also want to sell off. So if you buy that period, you can buy it a lot more cheaper. But as the month progresses towards from that July to September, the prices tend to rise, because most people have harvested, they've sold, and there are fewer Egusi in the market. So one of the things you find that Egusi actually not sold in bags, so they actually sell it in measuring pan, or what we call mudu in this part of Nigeria. So it's a measuring pan and measuring plate. So this is what they use in selling it. And so depending on how you want to buy, a standard bag is actually between 50 kg and 100 kg, or 50 kg and 70 kg. So it actually depends on who is buying. So all you need to do is you buy by the mudu, they measure for you, and then depending on how many you want to buy. Between 50 and 72 mudus gives you a standard bag. All right, so this is how they sell those things. So you buy by mudu, and then maybe 50 mudu or 40 something mudu will give you 50 kg, because I think a full mudu of Egusi is around 1.1 kg. So even if we say it's 1 kg, for instance, that means 50 mudus will give you 50 kg bag of Egusi, or a little bit more or higher. So that's one thing you need to know. You're not going to buy them in bags. You're going to buy them in you're going to buy them in moodles, and so you should be able to know your measurement and all of that. But let's just say 50 kg bag of egusi is around 48 to 49 moodles of egusi. Will give you 50 kg bag of egusi.
Last market the mood was 3,400, but this market is the current measure now is 3,500, increment of 100 naira. We measure, we store, you understand, and also we shift it to other part of the country, yeah, like the eastern part of the country, you understand. For some customers, after shipping them, they send money and we buy more for them, you understand. Yeah.
What I need to know is that Anyaranku market is where you actually find lots of peeled egusi. And so if you're looking to actually go into storage of egusi and reselling, Anyaranku market is not the best place for you, because there you only find lots of peeled egusi. But if you want to go into storage, you should actually buy unpeeled ones, because that is the one that you can actually store. You don't store peeled ones because peeled ones, storing it gets spoiled quickly. So it is best to store unpeeled ones. So if you're going into storage, if you're looking to do storage, then unpeeled egusi is something that you need to concentrate on. And if you're looking to buy unpeeled egusi in abundance, now Anyaranku market is not the market where you buy it. So the market where you buy it is called Angwatashi and Angunu market. Angwatashi and Angunu market. I haven't been to Angunu market myself, but I've been to Angwatashi market. This is also where we bought and stored egusi in last season. So Angwatashi market and Angunu market is the two places where you can buy, unpeeled egusi in large quantity. So if you're looking to buy peeled egusi in large quantity, then Anyaranku market is your shop plug. But if you're looking to do storage and buy unpeeled egusi in large quantity, then Angwatashi and Angunu market is where you should go to. So please know the difference, because these are two different markets. Now Angwatashi market actually holds every Thursday and Angunu market holds every Saturday. So you can see each of these markets have their different market days. So you need to know the market days and you need to know the market where you can buy this thing. And what I've shared with you right now is a huge trade secret, because most people who do this egusi business will never tell you where they buy this egusi, and they will never tell you the market days. But I have shared with you where you can find the markets, especially if you're buying peeled ones or if you're buying unpeeled ones at their market days. And Nasarawa State is just very close, so you can just visit these market days and then you can buy in huge quantity. But also remember, the season is between ending of July and September. So if you're someone that wants to go into egusi business or egusi storage business, or you just want to buy and then take it to your location and sell, and then you can do that. Especially most of my brothers who are from the eastern part of the country, this is what they do. They buy lots of this egusi from northern part, from Nasarawa, and then they sell it in the east, because we don't produce a lot of egusi in the east or even in the west. So this is what they do. And the interesting thing is that many of them actually don't visit this market. All you need to do is to send in your money to the sellers who are in the market. They will just buy for you, depending on how many you want to buy, then package it and then send it to your location, and then that is it. It's as simple as that. You don't even need to visit. And so that being said, if you are someone who wants to do a egusi business, you want to be buying and reselling your location, or you want to store and then resell, but you don't want to actually visit this market, you just want to have a reliable contact you can work with, you can actually buy our ebook that we just launched right now, which is called Nigerian Market Hub. The Nigerian Market Hub contains reliable contact of sellers across various markets in Nigeria, including this egusi market. So we have contact in the three various markets that I have mentioned, whether it's Angwatashi or Anyaranku or Angunu markets in Nasarawa State, where they sell this peeled and unpeeled egusi. We have reliable contact. And what we've done also is that we've also put the pictures of these people that sell this egusi, because some of them are the ones that we have also bought from and we've stored, and while others are the ones that were vetted and we are sure of their credibility, and then we are providing it to you. So if you want to do business with them, you can actually just call them, discuss with them, and do business with them without necessarily coming This is how many of our brothers from the east, our brothers from the west, do this Egusi business. This is what they do. They don't actually visit this market. They just put a call through and then have the thing shipped down to them. When it comes to business also, you must have trust. You must also not always believe somebody's going to cheat you and all of that. But a few trade secrets, of course, you must know. But this is what it is. So if you're looking to go into a Egusi business, you want to do the storage, or you also want to buy and sell in your location, please visit this three market. This is where you buy it in abundance, and visit during the market days, as I've shared with you. Alternatively, if you don't want to go to this market, you can't visit because it's far, then reach out to this reliable contacts that we have vetted, that we are working with as well. They can buy for you and then send across to you and all of that. So if you need the contact, please buy the ebook. The ebook have their contacts and all of that. Beyond that, every other agro produce grains and all of that, we have documented a lot of this market and we have the contacts on the book. So you find the book very, very helpful. So please do check it out. So there are two other points I want to bring to your attention that is very important that you need to know when you go into agro storage business and buying in this market. But like I've said, first of all, the profit margin in Egusi is actually very good. You can get up to from 30 to 120 percent in margin in profits from this Egusi. So that means even if you buy a bag for 80,000 naira, you can sell for almost 120,000 naira just within this period of 3 to 6 months. And the good thing, like I've said, is that this Egusi, you can store it for a longer period of time. Now, but the two things I wanted to point out is that if you're going into this market yourself, you want to visit yourself to buy, please go with cash, because most of the people who buy or sell in this market don't accept transfers because of issues with transfers and all of that. Sometimes somebody can transfer money to you and then they reverse it. So they like to do with cash. So please go with cash, and you may not find a lot of cash in the market, so go with your own cash so you can buy and do that business and all of that. If you're looking to buy and store for a period of time to resell, make sure that one, you are buying and storing unpeeled Egusi, and then secondly, make sure that what you're buying is well sun dried. All right, because most people want to sell off their produce, they bring it to the market not properly sun dried, and so it is your responsibility to check and make sure that what you're buying is properly dried. Because if not, if you buy it and then you store it over a period of time, it will get spoiled and you run into loss. So make sure that you're buying something that is well dried, and once you do that, then you'll be able to store it for a longer period of time, and then you have no issue, except you are just buying and then reselling immediately, or you're buying and reselling just a couple of days or weeks and all of that. That's fine. But if you're going to store your Egusi for 3 months to 6 months and then resell, then make sure that you're buying something that is well dried.